Hello everyone, I'm back. Another video. I'm gonna be showing you my new records I've got the past year or so. It's a lot here. I'm gonna first start off with something that's not a record that I got months ago. Forgot to show it. I got a Beatles and Mono box set. This is the fake counterfeit, but it's like, replicas of the original mono vinyls records. Really cool. I prefer the mono albums to the stereo versions, like little records. Yeah, mono versions are the best versions, and comes with mono masters and book. And the white album with all the inserts. Very cool set. Here's some 45s. Loving You by Elvis, 1957. This is the EP. With Lonesome Cowboy, Hot Dog, Mean Woman Blues, and got a lot of living to do. Don't Ask Me Why, Backed with Hard-Headed Woman, vice versa, 1958. These records, 45s here I'm showing, I all got at the same time. Here's the Beatles, Nowhere Man, and What Goes On from '66. Very nice condition. And Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby. From '66. So those are the new 45s I got. You seen my last video, you've seen all these. I wasn't going to show, originally, I wasn't going to show the Elvis records because I'm just going to do the updated Elvis collection, but I don't know, I felt incomplete without showing them, so. Man. Where do I even start? So these two I got together. Got another Christmas album. This one's beat up unlike the other one. Of course, my other one's basically perfect condition. And this came with it. I didn't have it before. Paradise Hawaiian Style and the shrink wrap. Oh yeah, I now have all of Elvis's movie soundtrack. Yeah, original in the shrink. Double Trouble. Original stereo. Elvis Golden Records Volume 4. Original on the black RCA label, not orange. Black. This one I might have shown. It's been so long since I did one of these videos that I don't even remember if I might have showed you this already. I think I did. But, yeah. Flaming Star. I think I already showed that one. This is Almost in Love, the second press with Stay Away instead of Stay Away Joe. Now I have both versions. The Camden Christmas album, 1970. British press of You'll Never Walk Alone, alternate back cover, and the bonus song, I think, on the different label, the Camden. I Got Lucky. I don't think I showed this on the last update. Wonderful World of Christmas and The Shrink. Recorded live on stage in Memphis in The Shrink. These are all originals, by the way. Oh, except this one. This is first RCA, I think the first RCA press of Having Fun with Elvis on stage. Yeah, the original's a bit too expensive right now. Today, finally got that. Finally got this one. I'm very close to completing the Elvis collection during his lifetime. Like there's only like 5 left, I think. I need to get original, but here's a cool one. Elvis Sings Hits from His Movies, Volume 1, plus 2 other hits, or plus 2 recent hits, as this version of the album indicates. Different back cover than the U.S. pressing, mint condition. Madison Square Garden original. Orange label. The Elvis self-titled double album from '73, original. Original on the tan label. And last in the Elvis pile, we got Elvis for Everyone. Original stereo. Yeah, I didn't show that before. Then I got a lot new Elvis. A lot of new Elvis. See, we're going through this fast already. So, I'm going to show a couple of inherited records real quick. Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking by Roger Waters. This is the second pressing with the censored cover, of course. But, you know, cool record I wasn't expecting to find in, you know, a hand-me-down record box crate. This is an album you don't see every day. You need to get a new sleeve for it. And Purple Rain by Prince. This was my mom's. Has the inner sleeve, but it's torn. And it has the poster too. Now it won't go back in. Anyway, the poster. Yeah. Poster is what you don't always see. Original copies of this, and vinyl's in excellent shape, albeit slightly warped from time, improper storage, I should add. Chances are by Bob Marley, Jamaican pressing, Jamaican import. Has a bunch of his old songs on it, reworked as if it's a new Bob Marley album. Very good album, I can add. And the Shrink. And said made in Jamaica. There's Confrontation by Bob Marley and the Wailers. Original. (1983). The last record came out in '81. Right when made right after he died. This one was unreleased. New, or already, some of them were already released. New songs he recorded, and they finished after he died, of course. I'll just go in order. Some of it's been out of order. Original mono copy of Beatles Story, blue inner papers. Really nice condition. Good deal for, how much was it? About $10. It's the double album, as you know. It's kind of their equivalent to having fun with Elvis on stage. Mostly talking, not really any much music. There's a little bit of music on here. But we can all agree the worst Beatle LP probably. Here's a really good find. This is a 66 pressing of mono pressing of Yesterday and Today. But it's not the Butcher cover. It's the first pressing after that ended, when they started just putting this on it and not trying to cover up basically this is from the first batch of this album they made once after they quit using the Butcher cover. It has the 1966 inner sleeve. It's in very nice shape. Sounds really nice. And it was only $7.99 or $6.99, one of the two. Very good find. The spine's in perfect shape. I mean, happy with it. And one of my favorite Capitol albums by the Beatles. And here's a really nice find for $10. Original mono revolver. $10. With the original inner sleeve. The record's in decent enough shape, you know, for it to be $10. It's decent enough. I'm not really worried about background noise and stuff. As long, you know, skipping's the only bad thing. Yeah, I have three vinyl copies of Revolver now. Original stereo, reissue stereo with Apple label, and now the original mono. And here's a special one. I believe a Taiwan pressing of Let It Be. But where I got it, it said unknown pressing. You know, I'm always good at finding random unknown pressings, seems like, these days. 'Cause I've found so many of them. Of the Beatles and Elvis. Other bands you'll see in a second. You see that? It has a bunch of Asian writing on it. I can't understand Asian writing, so can't tell what language it is. But I do know it's Asian pressing. Probably, I think it's Taiwan, because I have a Taiwanese pressing of Close to the Edge by Yes. That's just like this. It has a cover just like this, and I think it's a Taiwanese pressing. Yeah. Hold on. Something on my computer popped up. Always, you know, my videos always get interrupted by something. Here's the Deep Purple Fireball. Yeah. This is the original UK pressing, mint condition, on Harvest. Or, is it a German pressing? Or, yeah, German pressing. Yeah, this is a really cool find. Wait, is it? Yeah, I guess so. German press. First German press, a Deep Purple Fireball. Really good album. And a British album, 24 Karat Purple, again by Deep Purple. This is basically greatest hits. It has like different versions of the songs. You know, laminated cover. Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi, 7th Star. What do you think of this album? Say in the comments, what do you think of it? What do I think of it? I think it's a good record. Mint condition. Like, literally mint condition. I love In for the Kill and Seventh Star and Danger Zone and Heart Like a Wheel. Turn the Stone. I even like No Stranger to Love. Yeah, tell me, what do you think of this album? You think it's a hidden classic or a hidden clunker that deserves to be hidden? You tell me. I think it's classic. The classic Tony Iommi record. Here we go. Here we have Judas Priest, Stained Glass, original from 1978. It's on the red Columbia label, of course. This is, I think, my favorite Judas Priest album. I think it's, I don't know, it just seems like their masterpiece statement, if you know what I mean. It's one of the greatest metal albums, definitely. Here's another one of the greatest metal albums. And Judas Priest's other masterpiece moment, British Steel. A lot of the favorites on it. Yeah, original on the red Columbia label. And tell me what you think of this one, Turbo. You think this is a hidden classic or a hidden clunker? I say it. It's not the worst. I mean, it's not as bad as some people say it is, in my opinion. This is the inner sleeve lyrics. But yeah, I like Turbo Lover and Locked In and Private Property, Parental Guidance. Yeah, I like these songs. Out in the Cold. Yeah. Red Columbia label. Yeah, I like this one. I like pretty much anything by Sabbath and Priest and Maiden. Led Zeppelin 4, French pressing. Really, really nice find. So glad to get this one. It's such a cool pressing. Came with the inner paper. And the record itself, very cool looking. A lot of German text on the bottom. Or French, I mean. Yeah, French. Yeah, this is French pressing, not German. But see what I mean? I always find the random rarest pressings of any album I'm looking for. Like this album I was looking for a long time. And then I go to the store and there's a French pressing of it. Yeah, really cool find. And here's the frog portion, which I guess takes up the rest of the video. Here's Rush Farewell to Kings. This is definitely one of the best Rush albums. Like, definitely. I mean, Farewell to Kings, Xanadu, Closer to the Heart, Cinderella Man, Madrigal, Cygnus. I mean, it has all kinds of cool stuff on it. You can't argue with me on that one. This is definitely one of the top Rush albums. And one of the best prog albums of the late 70s. And it has the gatefold. Really cool album. Here's another one of their top-notch albums, is Permanent Waves. Yeah, this is mint condition too. The lyrics. Yeah, this is definitely one of their fine moments. Finest moments, I should say. The whole era from Farewell to Kings to up until Presto came out was my favorite Rush era. Here's a cool one, Earthbound by King Crimson. This is a UK press. This is one I got almost a year ago and never showed you. Like these last few here, I think I all bought almost a year ago. This is a very cool. Tell me what you think of this one too. If you're a King Crimson fan, if you watch my videos, I'm sure you are. I hope you are. I think it's a cool record. And people don't like it because of the murky sound quality. I think that's what makes it so cool. One of the best versions of Schizoid Man ever is on here. And Rune. And cool stuff on it. Largest Tongues and Aspic, not the same day as Earthbound. One of the best albums ever made, easily. I mean, it is. You can't argue. I mean, if you really sit down and listen to it, I mean, it's one of the best albums of all time. Maybe the best King Crimson album, next to In the Court of the Crimson King. But I don't know. It's really hard to say because I like every King Crimson album the same, really. I even like Construction of Light a lot, and Beat, and Three of a Perfect Pair. And this one, Starless and Bible Black. I got the same day as the other two. Now here's a really fantastic album. It's just raw, live essence of King Crimson, 70s King Crimson. The way I see it, there's hardly anything better in 70s prog than the Fripp, Wetton, Bruford, Cross era of King Crimson. Fantastic era. Yeah. On Atlantic, regular pressing. Yeah, really great album. Love all the songs on it. I mean, Fracture, obviously. I mean, that's one of the biggest masterpieces ever written. Great Deceiver, Lament, Night Watch is excellent. Yeah, all the songs are excellent. Rock Roots by Genesis. This is a British album on Decca, and I got this the same day as well. And it's their first album from Genesis to Revelation, with 2 bonus songs at before and after the album songs. And it's the Decca singles Genesis put out in the early days. A lot of opinions are really divided about this album, but I like it. Well put together record. Forgotten record of the 60s. Yeah. Cool cover too. And cool back cover. Genesis Live, first UK pressing. Again, all these are from except the last 2. I got one more after this one from the same day as the last several. Yeah, it's the first UK pressing. Great album, obviously, on the Charisma label. First UK pressing. Watcher of the Skies, Get 'Em Out by Friday, Giant Hogweed, Musical Box and the Knife. Yeah, great songs. The last Genesis one here is Seconds Out, the double live album. Phil Collins on vocals. Inner Sleeve. This is live Genesis is always good to listen to, because they're such a big sounding band, The way they play their instruments is really big sounding and cool to hear it on a live LP too. Here we have, this one I got last time I think I went to the record store. Peter Gabriel Security, or Peter Gabriel 4, as it's also called, 4th album. This is my favorite Peter Gabriel album. I know there's So and Peter Gabriel 3. I mean, those are my second and third favorites, obviously, but this is my favorite. I just love Rhythm of the Heat and San Jacinto. I Have the Touch, Shock the Monkey, Lay Your Hands on Me, Wallflower, Kiss of Life. I love all the songs on it. Excellent. 80s prog. Futuristic 80s prog. And the last one here, and I might have even showed it already. So by Peter Gabriel. Great classic 80s rock album. It's more than rock, it's world and prog too. Yeah, it's probably my second favorite Gabriel album. But no, I almost forgot these little box sets I got last Christmas. Complete Bob Marley and the Wailers, 67 to 72. It's in several different volumes. This is my favorite era of Bob Marley, is the 67 to 72 period. I always love hearing early Bob Marley. This is a really rare one from France. The same CD series. And I got this recently just to put on the shelf and make it look cool. Forever Bob Marley. This is a cheap, unofficial, probably bootleg, I'm sure, but it looks cool enough. It's nothing special. Has a book in it. and all the CDs have that in the cover. It's nothing really. It has good songs on it. I mean, good to listen to. You're doing something busy. But yeah, that's all the stuff pretty much all the stuff I got. It's a lot. Oh, I almost forgot. Some of the most important ones. Finally got some Slayer on vinyl. These I didn't put in this stack because I didn't want them to get damaged. They're so expensive. Here's Rain in Blood by Slayer. First British pressing. Here's a big rarity. Mint condition on the Def Jam label. And last thing, Divine Intervention by Slayer. Great album. This, I believe, is a masterpiece among Slayer albums. Just like their first, 5 albums before this. But I love every Slayer album. I think every Slayer album's great. Diabolus in Musica, the Devil in Music. Even that I love. Yeah, this is original. What country? Original Holland pressing. Very special record. I mean, got it for a really good price. I mean, these big rarities, the biggest rarities among my collection, rarer than the Elvis Christmas album, rarer than any of the Beatle records I got. I mean, and more expensive. I mean, this is the record I spent the most money on in my whole life. $90. And that's still a good price for this first mint pressing. This was a little bit less, but they're both expensive. I'm glad stoked to finally have some Slayer on vinyl. I plan on getting all of them on vinyl, first pressing. So that should wrap up the video here. It's been long enough. This video has been long enough, so I'm just going to end it now before I start talking anymore about anything. I'll be doing more videos at some point soon, hopefully. So look forward. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, especially if you watched till the end. See you on the next video.